And yo, what is up there, guys? It's your boy D from Gypsy
What's
Vibe
up,
Time
yo,
Podcast,
yo,
ladies and
yo?
gentlemen.
Yes, sir. It's been a
We
long
got
time.
all the boys, ladies and gentlemen. For the last time you seen Dylan, guess what, fellas? He made bank. He's
Yes.
got one of the craziest
Everybody,
setups in the world.
giveaways for the shout-outs. This is what I got now.
Happy
Oh,
birthday, my brother.
By the
Happy
way,
birthday,
guys,
Dylan.
this is our third episode of the season, and guess what, guys? It is actually Dylan's birthday, so everybody give a round of applause for Dylan's birthday, ladies and gentlemen. A round of
Happy
applause.
birthday, Dylan.
We got two of the craziest basketball players. I'm getting straight into this. I'm not gonna.
Yes.
I'm getting straight into it.
Let's get into it. So we got Justin.
If you don't know Justin and his skills on the court, then you're the idiot. Straight out.
Yes.
As simple as that. Sonny Dinos, everybody knows his archetype. Everybody knows his build. He's a playmaking shot. He's
everything.
a lockdown
That's right.
defender. He's got everything
Come
on the
on.
court.
Come on, let's go.
So previously in the podcast, in the first episode of the podcast, link in the description if you guys never watched that, please go make sure to watch that. My brother Gregory came on the podcast, and we had two of the other hosts. We had Nikki and Matthew, which are currently not here. They are currently busy on a trip. They're going to somewhere. Think of something on the way. So my brother Gregory was saying, plain and simple, that Dylan Jackies is a bitch on the court.
Mm-hmm.
Justin Jr. does not deserve the number one spot in the Gypsy Romania basketball.
We had to delete that actually behind the scenes.
And guess what he said to Sonny Dinos? He said Sonny Dinos is a good competitor. He likes to play his team, but he also did say that Sonny Dinos is lightweight. He's a heavyweight, and he said Sonny Dinos is literally lightweight for him. So first we're going to go up to Sonny Dinos, and we're going to get your opinion on everything that Gregory said. So let's get into this.
Well, funny you said the first question of the night, because when I watched that podcast, we was actually in, where was we? We was on a trip, Justin. Where was we at?
Atlantic City, I think.
No, we was in the hotels in Jersey.
Yes.
Or Atlantic City, I'm not sure. I wanted to answer that. That was my main answer I wanted to answer. Gregory said he owns me or something like that.
Yeah,
Right?
he was basically calling you a full-out bitch.
Yeah.
That's funny you should mention. I mean, whoever plays basketball with us, we all know who's the better one.
Yeah.
Gregory, I'll give it to him. He carries his team sometimes.
Sometimes.
Okay.
Facts.
But, with all due respect, every shot is backboard, and it's a lucky bounce.
And
Gregory's a good
You're
player.
not saying it right. He throws it up for prayers. That's it.
Yep.
And to be completely
Listen.
honest, like Justin said, every shot he takes, and I play against him most of the time, is a prayer shot. A prayer shot, meaning that he throws it up, hoping for the best. There's no skill.
That's
And
it.
funny you should mention, because you actually did that. You actually put me 3-player, and you put Gregory number 1, I think.
Oh,
No. I don't
well,
think so.
well. Listen, if you want my honest opinion, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it because you're here. There's a reason why you're here. I gotta get it off my chest. This is what I want to say. You, and this is my honest opinion. I want to get your reply. You do too much on the court. You throw too many shots up to miss too many shots. In Pedivano, it takes 7 3-pointers to win a game of 21.
Yeah.
Right? You would throw
Yes.
up 50 3-pointers, and I'm not even being sarcastic. I'm saying
Not
it-
50, man. Justin, you've
50.
been knowing my skill on the court, man.
Not 50. We'll say it like that. 50. You would throw up a bunch of shots, and the reason why you make them all is because you shoot too many. And that's my opinion on you.
Really? I've been consistent. I've been working on it. I mean, in the gym with my team. I mean,
There was a point in time. There was a point in time where, I was your biggest hype man at one point in the 23rd
Yeah.
era. For those of you who don't know, that's a New York basketball court that we all go to. It's one of the main spots. I was Sonny Dinos' biggest fan when it came down to reality. And you know what? He was so consistent, and at one point, I swear on everything, he was literally considered the best Gypsy basketball player in the game. But over time, your skills had decreased, and your layups became monstrous. You became a demigod at layups, and just you throw too many shots up
Yeah.
to miss too many. You hit most of them
Well,
to win the game.
Well, here's the thing. That's a good thing to mention. I mean, the reason I used to take so many shots is because I was the only guy who could score on my team.
Fact.
Hold on one second.
Wait, let me ask you a question, Sonny. So now, who's your team? Like, who's your official real team now?
Your official 4.
Me, Justin, Peter, and JoJo.
So Justin, you are a part of. Since we gave Sonny Dinos an introduction, I guess we got to give you the introduction that you rightfully deserve. You are one of the craziest basketball players when it comes to fundamentals. What does that mean? You know your footwork. You know the game. You know every spot on the backboard to make it go in. And I'm not even just exaggerating. I'm being completely honest here. You know every fundamental. It's stupid how much you know. You've been playing basketball your whole life. You're tall. You got speed. And guess what? You could shoot, layup, defense, and you could get your own rebound, which is the main things that a player needs. So there's no more introduction there. You're honestly one of the craziest players in the game.
Can I get back to the question where you said where I take a lot of shots?
Yeah, sure.
It was good you asked me that question. I mean, the reason I used to take so many shots
I know where you're going with this.
is because the team I used to have, Dino. You know that Dino and Dylan, nobody used to score.
Can you tell me who was your previous team?
No offense. Not shouting nobody out, not starting anything.
I feel I know who the 2 is, though.
Miller, Justin RG, and
Oh
no matter who the
gosh,
fourth was, we couldn't get it
gentlemen.
fourth.
Yeah?
Listen,
Gentlemen.
listen. Miller couldn't get a rebound. He used to never play defense. The only thing he was good for maybe 1-3 a game.
Maybe 1-3 a game, and I'm not even 100%.
And I
I
tried.
agree with that.
And listen, it came to the point. I tried with them. I tried passing them the 3, and they couldn't make nothing. So I had to do it myself.
No, Sonny, you was all over the court. You was all over
I used
the court.
to play defense, rebounds, shooting, layups. Listen, Justin RG, great player, literally one of the best.
He knows
He's
his dribbles.
I'll be honest.
He knows how to play.
He's a slasher, man.
He's
He's
a
a
He's
slasher.
definitely a slasher.
Listen,
he's a slasher.
Justin RG is the most underrated player ever. He's good. I'll give it to him.
I agree with.
But he just don't have the game, and he don't have passion in the game. He don't just take it serious.
Good talk. Good talk.
So that's why I dropped that team and I started teaming up with Justin over here, Peter, and JoJo Chassis. And now I could just stay in my spot. I could only take 3-4 shots a game while Justin, Peter, and JoJo do the rest.
Basically, in other words, instead of doing every part, you could do your
That's right.
part.
Yes.
So now
Yes,
back to
I'm
Justin. This is what I want to tag Justin. Since you bring it up, since you team up with Justin, this is what I wanted to ask him. Justin, I know you used to team up with one of the craziest 4s. Can you please give us the team names? Give us the names. Drop some names on it, and then I'm gonna ask you my question. What was your previous 4?
My previous 4 was I had a lot of teams. Like at 23rd Street, I would team up with Michael Rockies, Rocky Davids, and Vito. Or who else? John Tony's, Peter. I used to team up with you and Dylan. Yeah, team up with anybody with them.
Yeah,
team up with anyone. But big. Me and Sonny was talking. Big. Guess what? We're out of age. Fuck it. We'll just team up together. He said,
We were like, here's how it started. Listen. So all the tournaments, me and Justin used to be the biggest rivals.
Yeah, of course. It was always growing up. Sonny versus Justin. Always Sonny versus Justin.
So I'll give it to Gregory and his team. It came to a point they was the best team. They was top dogs. I'll give it to them. They became the new big thing.
Ever since
nobody
Anthony
could have beat them.
Exactly. Ever since Anthony learned how to make a layup.
Since Santino came in town, it was Santino, JoJo, Gregory, and Anthony. They was the big squad. Nobody couldn't have beat them. So it was like that for a couple months. I gotta be honest with you. There was consistently winning. But because of me and Justin, we was picking up anybody.
Yeah, you guys never really had a official 4.
So I called Justin at a point and I was like, Justin, it's getting out of hand. We're getting too old. Let's form something. Let's make something happen.
You got to form a monster team. You guys got to do what you guys got to do.
I was like, we gotta beat Santino's
We
team.
love the JoJo, by the way. We love the JoJo.
So, but that's another story. I was like, here's how it started. Justin, we gotta form something. He was like, how serious are you? Let's do this. I was like, all right, let's do it. The next tournament is at 23rd Street, Justin. If you remember, our team was me, you, Dylan Stevens, and Santino.
That's it. Yes, 23rd Street.
We beat Cody's team in the finals.
It wasn't.
Remember
Was it Dylan Stevens or Dylan Kowalski's?
that? Dylan Stevens.
Yes.
We beat Cody's team in the finals. So then I gave Justin the same call when Santino's team was top dog and you couldn't have beat them. JoJo, Gregory, Anthony, and Santino. So we formed a team of me, him, Peter, and JoJo. JoJo left that squad.
JoJo was actually kicked out, so Gregory.
They had technical difficulties, and we're not going to go on that right now.
Yeah.
That's a
that was
story
talked
for
in
next
episode.
time.
That was actually talked about in episode 1. If you guys are interested in learning on what happened with JoJo, check out episode 1. Repeat.
Well, no matter what happened with JoJo and them, the animosity, that's a story for another time. That's a later story.
Okay.
But we're not going to get into that right now. But everyone had their own problems. So we formed a team, and there it was. We was top dogs. Nobody can beat us. Me, Justin, Peter, and JoJo. That's the new team. Peter's our shooter. I'm our shooter, rebound, defense, layups. Justin's our main man. JoJo's our defender, our rebounder. I mean, our team works out so good. And I never got back to the story what Gregory said about me, where he said he babies me.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe in the last 5 games me and Gregory played against each other, he probably only scored like 2 whole points in 5 games on me. Every time I guard him, I lock him up.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Justin.
No way.
I just when I'm on him, he don't know how to act. Freezes
He
up.
goes like this. He goes like this to the big
No.
He freezes up like that. Justin, while we're playing them, doesn't Anthony want to kill Gregory?
Wait, you know what kind of rice they have on the field?
Every time, I know.
I got
Right, you ready?
Go ahead, Justin.
Are you ready?
Actually,
You ready? It's so bad. We beat them one time. After it was a tournament that night in Brooklyn. We beat them right afterwards.
12 straight.
I'm not lying to you. Me and Sonny was playing like Kevin Durant and Curry. No, like losing our minds that night. All right, if you remember, Sonny, the tournament we just had in Brooklyn. We beat them so bad. We wasn't supposed to give them a rebuy. We let them back in to play in the tournament.
Oh, really? You let them get a rebuy in the tournament?
I think I remember this.
So you guys eliminated them and gave them another shot?
No. Kevin
listen,
Erickson and Giovanni eliminated them.
They became so bad with JoJo arguing. They lost 2 times in one tournament, the first round. So they dropped JoJo.
They lost to Kevin Erickson and Giovanni's team. Boys, we gotta play you. I mean, Sonny, we don't want to go to the finals that easy. Let's play them. They got a good team. All right, let's do it. We were scared. We beat them the first game. They beat us the first game. No, I lied to Sonny. I lied. They beat us the first game. I mean,
yes.
I want to Sonny. This is where we gotta play serious now. Because one more game, we're done.
This is where we really gotta step it up.
So to chance, we came back 2 games and we beat them. 2 games in a row, we beat them.
But this is the story how it went. It's game 3. It's 6-zip them. We're letting Peter shoot all the shots. He's missing every shot.
He's missing
every shot. He's missing every shot.
Final game, ladies and gentlemen.
So me and Justin go up top key, and he says, "Stop passing to Peter. We got this. Just me and you. Let's do this." Justin goes in the left corner. I'm half court dribbling the ball. You know how it is already. So I pass to him in the corner. He makes the shot 2-6. 2-pointer. 2-6. Dribbling the ball again. JoJo. Who's our team?
Peter, JoJo, and
Miller.
Oh, Miller.
Miller was on the team, not JoJo.
Oh, so JoJo was on Gregory's team.
The boys don't know how to play with Miller. We're playing against JoJo. Listen,
Miller.
We're playing against JoJo.
Got you.
But I love playing with Miller at the time because the boys don't know how to play Miller. He's a spot-up shooter. I told him. I went up to him.
When we're teams with Miller against JoJo's team, Miller has no match for him. He can't do nothing.
Dino, I told him straight out. I'm gonna pass you this ball. I don't want you to dribble. I just want you to shoot.
Exactly. And before we get any further deep into the conversation, and I gotta give Miller Eric some love over here. I'm literally his fan. When he's a 100% spot up shooter. I tell him the same exact thing. He is not built to dribble the ball. He is catch and shoot. He's got that badge on Hall of Fame. Plain and simple.
I told him, you're dribbling, you're blowing my mind. If I'm passing you, just shoot. That's it.
That's
So-
all.
Well, wait, God, before anything, I sorry, but there's a thing right now. I think he's gonna be in our next episode, so he's gonna maybe talk about all of this too.
Go on.
because
Go on,
he's
Sonny.
interested.
So a story comes. I'm dribbling down the court again. I pass to Miller. He misses the shot. I get my own rebound. So I get the ball. Justin's on the left corner again. Splashes it up for three. It's 4-6.
4-6.
Game points 16. Justin's trying to get checked up at the ball. He's trying. Santino's locking him up. I gotta give it to him.
I gotta give him
Someone's locking him
He
up.
locks me up. I gotta give him.
Really?
He goes. Justin comes to me up top of the key. Sonny, do you? Santino gets the ball. We lose the ball. Santino gets the ball. He scores two straight layups on me, I believe.
Making it 8.
When he's making the layups, he's trash talking to me. He's like, "Sup, kid?" He's just fucking me up. All kinds of stuff he's saying. So I get the ball. I go in for a layup. He told me, "Get the fuck out of here." When he said that, the layup dropped in. And I was like, "Oh, really? You want to start that?" It's 5-8. I'm top key dribbling the ball. I step back from half court,
Greeny.
splash it in his mouth.
Oh my god.
Now it's 7-8. Santino's like, "All right, come on, let's go." Now Santino. The reason I love playing Santino because he's competitive.
He's competitive.
He's
I
up
give
for
that.
the
I like that.
challenge.
I like that about him. I give him that.
I can't lie. No matter who he's playing, he's challenging. He goes for the challenge. He don't care who is it.
and that's
I
what I
can't
gotta
lie.
respect about him. I
And
gotta respect him for that.
I like because all his games he plays them serious with passion. So next thing is I make the three in his mouth. I look and I was go like, "The fuck out of here!" Right? I told him that. So I get the ball again. I step back again, green in his mouth. Now we got the lead. I see Justin on the corner. He's like, "Don't pass to no one. Just do you. If you see me open, pass to me." That whole night, Justin in the same spot, never missed.
Just on the left top.
So
The
now-
On the
left,
pitch, we make a few layups, make a few twos. Now we got game point, and they got stuck at 8. I see Justin in the left corner, pass it to him, flashes the shot for game.
for game, yeah.
Anthony, Gregory, and JoJo.
They went inside
riots
the car.
They had.
No, they went inside the car. Babe, the boys are trying to go to the store. They're screaming
Yeah,
inside
killed
the car.
each other.
I was
Right,
there.
Killed
I wasn't paying
Look at
attention
this.
to the game, but I was hearing the screaming that they was doing.
Dylan, it was so bad. I love trash talking with Santino and them. I went up to the car. I was like, "Guys, it's just a game. Nobody fight." I swear to God, like, guys, relax.
Well, let me.
The whole court looked
Like,
back
I
and they
just
thought
burned
there
them
was
up.
the whole court looked back and it was like, "Who's fighting?" They thought it was a fight. They killed each other because they lost.
Before we get into our next question, this is what I want to say, and I hate to throw them under the gun and boom, shoot them down. But when it comes to basketball and the topic of who's the best, that team really highlights themselves on a pedestal. You get what I'm saying? They make themselves known that, "Oh, we're the best team ever." So look how embarrassing is that? Because I'll be honest with you, Anthony Larry's one of the craziest centers. I said it before in the
To
previous
be honest,
podcast.
he had a big blow up.
But he had one of the craziest blow-ups. But lately, sometimes it's like Bitcoin. It goes up. Sometimes it's got to go down.
Yes,
you
sir.
know what I'm saying? So Anthony's career is in a
Well,
going straight
I'm
down.
gonna put it like this. Gregory's whole team.
Gregory's the whole team, and I hate to be that guy to say that.
No. I'm talking about Gregory's whole team when JoJo was on it. There was like the bad boy Pistons.
Well,
They
well,
was-
No lie.
Well,
No lie.
let me tell you something. JoJo had one of the craziest parts of the team because let me tell you something. JoJo was relentless. He used to, you know the badge hustle. He used to go hustle for the ball, and that's what they're missing on their team. So they made a bad.
I'll tell you what it was. Why I hate playing them. If I would drive in paint, I got Anthony and JoJo picking up on me. Because if Santino would play me, if I pass by him, now I gotta worry about the boys beating me up. Because like Sonny said, there was the bad
Exactly.
boys pissing. They don't put a hand up and that's it. They just chest punch you in your face.
I used to drive in I used to get hit in the face by Anthony, and I would call foul. He would scream at me and say like, "What the fuck you talking about? Check my ball."
No,
That's
stupid.
Listen to me. As much as I give it to them, I said they're a good team. Maybe let's say they won 40 games. Out of 40 games, 35 was all because of the calls. they cheated
Oh,
out of.
so
sir.
See, that's
So-
the only thing I hate about Gregory's team is the calls.
Oh, listen, and to be completely honest with you, that whole team is completely filled with bullshit.
Yes,
They are
Connor.
every
Sonny.
single call is bullshit.
Sonny, could we go again without a call? We really don't call calls.
You
We
don't
call-
rely on calls like that. That team 100% relies on calls, and I mean
Right.
that.
That's the thing.
It gets me so
That's the thing.
aggravated playing against them because, like, I swear on everything, I would make a layup. They would push me down with my whole
Yep.
arm. I would call a foul, and guess what Anthony and the boys would do? Just stare me down. And since they put
Oh.
themselves on a pedestal, me talking does not matter.
Yep.
Oh, here's the thing. Here's another problem. When you have game point, I'll tell you why it's hard to win a game with them. When you have game point,
Because everything's
I know.
BS.
if I dribble normal, they'll just be like travel.
Carry.
Carry.
Travel.
It's
Double
retarded.
dribble.
It's
The whole
retarded.
9 yards. Basically,
Like I said, listen, I have no hate for them. They're my boys. I love playing them. But out of 40 games they win, maybe 35 is because of calls.
To finish it off, when it comes down to brass facts, and we're gonna get to the next topic, Gregory's team is full of bullshit calls. I love Anthony Larry's. I love that whole team. But when it comes down to brass facts, every game they win is complete bullshit, ladies and gentlemen.
And
If we can play a game without calls, we'll beat them every time.
Well, here's the thing. It's good that you guys talked about this because my main player I wanted, the key to my team, is this man right here, Dylan.
Factual.
How many times we used to beat them?
yeah. Yep. You always used to destroy them.
Dylan's one
We
of the
used to kill
craziest
them.
players in
They
the world.
was our biggest rivalries. Me,
Dino.
Dylan.
Dylan and Dino, didn't we beat them? We beat them.
Yeah, we beat
Yeah,
them
we
too.
beat
It was
Justin.
me, you,
Justin,
Peter,
I got
Justin.
something to tell you. When me, you, and Peter teamed up in Dylan, we literally played
Hold
7
on.
games and never lost.
Dylan,
Never
Dino.
lost.
How about you with Michael Johns? What was that team?
You
You guys couldn't lose. You guys couldn't lose. Overdone.
Oh my God. Time to get into the next question. Justin, this is my question for you, and I want to know your honesty.
What's up?
What was the most competitive team/players that you have ever faced in your whole career? Doesn't matter within this year, doesn't matter within... Because if you played some competitive players, you got to remember that. So I want to know, what was the most competitive team/player you ever played against?
I played against Sylvester. It's one of the best. Played against Sylvester's team in the finals. I
Who
played
was
against
the team, if you don't mind me asking?
him, Mookie, and his other 2 Jersey guys. Okay, played against Cody Sonny's team, and he's one of our best. One of the best.
He's known for one of the best. It is what it is.
Who else we played? But me and Sonny beat them though. One of the times. Who else we played? I played against Jersey crowd like Donnie Piglets, all them. I played against.
Here's the thing. There's not a team I didn't play where I didn't beat them.
Right.
My best team I ever played in my life. And I killed them at 23rd Street. And who was on my team? This man right here, Dylan.
Who was that
Oh.
team?
I think I
Mike
know
Cutello. Mike Cutello. Dylan Nickies. Dylan, remember that? Remember him?
Joy Jesus.
With the beard.
Joy Jesus, where he was Steph Curry. Joy
And,
Jesus.
and then when he was running in, he was LeBron.
Joy
Ready?
Tony.
Mike Cutello. Dylan Nickies. Austin Bones as their spot up. And they had like an Andrew Dusty's, I think. Maybe a Kevin Dusty's.
I heard
Kev-
Austin
Kevin
Bones
Dustin.
is
Well,
about him.
when
Kevin-
we slaughtered them. Oh, when I
Sonny.
didn't miss a fucking three. Dylan, what was
Sonny,
that point I
Sonny,
did?
I'll tell you, I'm dying to play them because every time I played them, Sonny, I always had the worst team ever, the worst fort that they always knew how to take advantage of. Just to put Dylan on Peter, and Dylan would kill Peter every time.
No, listen to me. It was me, Dylan, Santino. It was Santino, Johnny Boys, and I forgot who it was. Dylan, me, you, and Santino. That was a very underrated
That was
team.
our three, yeah? Yeah.
That was our three. That was our three.
Sonny, guess the team I would really like to try one day. Me, you, Santino, Dylan. That'd be good.
Brave,
Yeah, that'd be
listen to
crazy.
me. Me,
That'd be
Dylan, and
crazy.
Santino. The chemistry we have. Oh my god.
Well, I gotta put the water out. Dylan is sort of a free agent, so Dylan's my main man, guys. He's my main teammate. It is what it is. So he's on the table, but he's off the table. So you guys could claim him if you guys want. It is what it is.
I mean,
We got
I could drop Peter's ass for him. No problem.
Oh,
we got to
stop
talking though. We
on
got
the
to talking.
podcast, ladies and gentlemen.
Justin, what did you
Oh,
agree?
shit.
He'll kill me if he
Oh
says
my
that.
god!
I could drop Peter's ass in a second.
Oh my god!
But dude, I'll tell you something. Why though? Hold on.
Peter's punching the air right now.
Oh
Peter's
my
punching
God.
the air right now.
Stop, because he's gonna curse us. Let me talk. Let me explain. The reason why we would listen. Every time we play with Peter, he don't give us like, wow, he killed it in this game. We needed him. Every time we pass on it, you can agree with me. Every time we give him the ball at the top of the key or side three, he misses. He don't play defense. He gets lazy for a rebound. Like if he hustles.
Here's the thing. Peter's good.
Peter's one of the craziest players, in my opinion.
Hold on. Listen, the reason he's good, he stays on the corner and he watches the whole game.
Right.
I'm playing. Come on.
Yo, Peter, I know you're watching this part right now, bro. I know you're listening to this BS, and you know your limbs are beast.
No, real talk, Peter. I'm sorry, but
let me give him the benefit of the.
I'm gonna tell you one thing. Last time we played, he carried us. He was the only reason we was in that game because of Peter.
Guys, Peter's
I'll
a
give him
beast.
Listen. When Peter has a hot night and he can shoot his threes, I'll give him that. You can't stop him.
But when he's bad,
but when he's bad, you can't stand him. You can kick him off the team on the heartbeat. But
amazing.
At 23rd Street, I'll give him. He's beast at 23rd Street. But anybody.
No, he's good at 12th Street. He's good at 12th Street.
Anybody 12th Street. I don't think
he's good. Dylan, Justin.
I seen that man's layups.
Justin, I'm not lying to you. Justin, you left. We played in the finals in a tournament. Oh my god, I'm not lying to you. The kid hit 5 threes in a row like it was nothing.
Right.
It was he lost his mind. He lost his mind.
Yeah.
He snapped. Peter's a good player. I can't lie. I'll give that.
I'll give him that. He's a good player. He's underrated. I'll tell you that. He's underrated.
Wow,
yes,
I
for
have
sure.
that logo on the bottom left underneath us. So if you guys are looking at the current moment, the logo popped up.
All right.
So you guys would trade.
I just thought of a good thing. All right, so you guys got your guys' team. Like, all right, who's the one that's your problem? Peter obviously sounds like the main sort of problem on your guys'
Well, no, I was joking with Peter because I always joke with him like that. But Peter's a good part of the team.
So who's like, what are you guys missing? Like, what do you guys think you are?
I'll tell you what we're missing. But me and Sonny don't need scorers because we're good scorers. We don't need it.
You don't.
What we need,
you need
good
a
defensive player and a good big guy. Because I would love to play outside and guard the second.
Well, Dino and Dylan, you know I snag with the rebound. I'm a good rebounder.
Of course.
When I want to be.
When you want to be.
And you're like 5'2", so.
Yeah, so to be honest with you, our team's not missing nothing. Our team's good the way it is.
No, you guys. The only thing that you guys are missing, honestly, is a lockdown defender and a rebounder. Because Justin is well capable of getting the rebounds, and so are you, Sonny. But then again,
I got
it'll
great
be
defense.
comfortable.
I got great defense, but I gotta play paint. So that's
exactly.
The thing. So I need a big guy. Jojo's our big guy, but guess what? Sometimes I'm gonna be honest.
No, he's not big.
I gotta
be completely honest with you. Dylan wrecks that kid in seconds.
Every time, sir.
And that's not even just Dylan. Guess what? I mopped the floor with JoJo. I'll be honest with you. I mopped the floor with him.
Well, here's the thing. I would say since I've been playing basketball for a long time, and I think this is the best team I had ever. Well, I don't know. Dylan, remember me, you, Justin, RG, and Santino, or no, Chaz.
No, Chaz.
Chaz is good. Chaz is the best.
Chaz was a good team. I faced you. Remember, at 23rd Street, we played each other.
Oh my God, what Chaz is, man.
And that was a terrible version of Dylan. You gotta understand, Dylan improved so much on his game. Dylan literally goes up for a layup now. Guys, Dylan never used to go for a layup.
Listen,
stupid.
Chaz is a very good player.
Yeah,
Chaz.
Underrated.
Let me tell you about Chaz.
I'll tell you about Chaz. If he plays every couple nights the way we play every couple nights, and he just keeps playing with a good team, we'll be on top.
Can I tell you about Chaz?
We never used to lose.
Let me tell you about Chaz. There's two types of people in this world. There's the guy who doesn't play, who plays but never takes it serious. Then there's the guy who takes it serious. He does not want to lose, and he wants to win. When he really, there's never a time where he does not want to win on the court. There's never, my gosh, guess what? I'm just here to be here. He wants to win every time he's on the court. He gives full energy.
I gotta agree. I like that.
When he was hungry, he was hungry.
In shorter words, when he's starving, he eats. Plain and simple.
Yeah, that's it. Simple as that. He faces.
I got a question for you guys. It's very off topic. and this is for people who haven't watched it. I don't know if you guys watch it or not, but the whole world is going crazy for the show right now. It's called Squid Games. We are currently we're the 29th of September 2021. The whole world is going off for Squid Games. Have you guys ever watched Squid Games yet? So you wanted to talk about Squid Games. You watched it?
I finished it 10 days ago, and it's the best show I ever watched in my life.
Without a spoiler review.
Yeah, try not to take a rat out.
Because I never watched it. Me personally, I don't want you to ruin it for me. What is the show about? And how do you like the show and where it's going?
I'm going to explain it in the best way.
Wait, hold on. Wait, before I say wait. Guess what I feel it is, just like Sword Art Online, but live action. But it's just games.
I don't know.
Let me tell you. You ever watch Hunger Games?
Yes.
I did not.
They got to do the mini games.
Mm.
It's a Chinese Hunger Games. That's it. So I'm going to tell you the story. The guy's a big gambler, and he needs money. And if you win the game, you win a lot of money. And you just have to do certain tasks. It's a good show. It's one of the best shows I ever watched. Here's what's good about it. You watch episode 1, it gets you hooked right off the bat. You're like, I gotta finish this whole season.
I like shows like that.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this has been it, ladies and gentlemen. We have one of the craziest times in the world, ladies and gentlemen. Can everybody give a round of applause on the guy in the top right, ladies and gentlemen, for Justin
and Sonny?
My main man, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody give a round of applause for the guy beneath us, ladies and gentlemen, Sonny Dean. We love you guys. Make sure you guys stay tuned for the next podcast. We did do a giveaway.
These guys, it was I enjoyed myself. It was good.
I had fun with you guys. I had fun.